cuties. Okay, so maybe you guys have heard this before, but they say that a dog's personality is a reflection of their owners. Yeah? Yeah, so you can imagine how I felt when last night my dog Sunny was lying in my bed, licking her asshole, and then farted into her mouth. She's like a miniature me covered in fur. And then we both immediately go and kiss my husband. So we don't want to leave him out. But my dog and I actually do have a lot in common. Like, we're both blonde. We're both desperate for attention. And we both love a good shit in the backyard. By round of applause, who here has pooped outside? Thank you. My kin, my people. You were all hesitant. You were like, not... Okay, they're doing it. If you have not pooped outside, then you are not living, my friends. So, just a little word of advice. So, my husband and I, we want to get another dog soon. But this time we want to get a rescue. And we definitely want one that's at least a few years old. And when I thought about that, I realized... that means our future dog is alive and out there somewhere right now, getting abused. Oh my God, don't feel bad. It's just statistically speaking, he's getting the shit kicked out of him right now. Mommy's gonna save you! It's just the data. But I love animals so much, and I love nature. Like, I really do love nature. Which is another way of saying I take acid on hikes. Yeah. And I know it's like, okay, Brooke, like, who doesn't like nature? But then sometimes I look around at the women in LA, and I'm like, oh, she doesn't like nature. That BBL could not survive in the wild. You know, with that kind of weight distribution, she just won't be able to keep up with her herd. You're like, I had a BBL. No, I'm kidding. But I just love nature. It's so trippy. Like, have you ever seen slugs have sex? Okay, yes, great. Not what I expected, but hell yeah, it's kinky as shit. So here's some of my favorite facts about nature. Sloths can sleep up to 20 hours a day. But we don't call them depressed. Just saying. Vultures will pee on their legs in order to stay cool in the desert. Which, trust me, works. Burning Man 2016. You get it. Radical self-reliance. And turtles can actually breathe through their buttholes. Yeah. Which is what I tell my husband I'm doing when I'm farting. But by far, my favorite thing about nature is that it is gay as hell. You guys, thank you. Yes, a round of applause. There is so much gay sex happening in the animal kingdom. Did you know this? It's straight up, it's incredible. Humpback whales, giraffes, and lions are all LGBTQIA friendly. That pride has pride. I like to think of a giraffe's profile on Grindr, where he's like, my neck is the second longest thing about me. Also, no gag reflex, for obvious reasons. It's just so inspiring, because if a humpback whale can bottom, then you can too. And by the way, when I was doing research for this joke, I quickly Googled animal gay sex, and I do not recommend that corner of the internet. Well, now this feels like a safe space. Can I share with you guys my kink? I am so turned on by flowers. What? What did she say? Yes, flowers, honey. Oh, and those little horn dogs are just spreading their lips open to us all the time. Just think about it. Have you ever touched the pistil of a lily and it's sticky and wet? That's pussy juice. Have you ever thought about what pollen is? That's flower cum. Your allergies are because dahlias are just busting a nut into the open airways. Listen, I'm not ashamed to admit I find flowers to be erotic. Between you and me, the pages of my Home and Garden magazine are completely stuck together. I've been kicked out of 13 nurseries around Los Angeles because I just can't keep my hands to myself. I literally fingered an orchid on the way here. So, all right, thank you guys so much. I'm Brooke Burgstahler. Give it up for your host.